Today is Rare Disease Day. There are 300 million people worldwide living with one, and there are more than 6,000 different identified rare diseases.
Lindsay Gensel is living with an autoimmune disorder that affects both the skin and muscles, and she's here with us this morning to share her journey. Lindsay, welcome.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
We appreciate you being here. An important day.
A very important day.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of the autoimmune disease that you're living with, and we'll talk a little bit more about your journey.
Yeah, so I officially haven't even been diagnosed for 2 years yet. I got sick in January of 2023. Was on a hike in Arizona with my boyfriend John, and I got some cactus spines in the back of my leg and developed cellulitis. And I got some antibiotics in the emergency room, and I came home and I thought everything's going to be great.
And cellulitis is what?
It's just an infection.
Okay.
Just a regular old, it's very common. People get it all the time.
So it just looked like a red bump or whatever?
A big old red rash. My leg swelled up. I came home thinking, oh, this will just go away. And it didn't. It just continued to get worse. And it took about 2 months to get diagnosed. And I went through Hennepin Healthcare. I went through all of the testing and diagnostic processing, and it's been the hardest thing I've ever done.
These videos we're seeing, that's you.
That's me, yeah. My face looked like that every morning for 2 months. It was just wild. And no one could tell me what was going on.
Were there other symptoms that you were having aside from that?
Yeah, so the disease that I have is called dermatomyositis associated with antisynthetase syndrome. And as you mentioned, it affects my muscles. And my muscles are basically being attacked by my body. They're breaking down and then they're dissolving into my bloodstream. And at the time that I got sick, you know, I was on a hike. I was in the best shape of my life.
And active.
I was working out 4 to 5 times a week at Lifetime. So the muscle fatigue I was feeling felt like the muscle fatigue you get the day after a workout.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it.
The fact that so how did they pinpoint what exactly it was? And it sounds like they figured it out rather quickly,
Yes.
which isn't always the case for people with
No.
rare diseases.
So the average time it takes for a rare disease to be diagnosed is 5 to 7 years. And thankfully, I had an incredible team at Hennepin Healthcare. It took 2 months. I actually had a dermatology resident, and I can look back in my medical records and see him just go to bat for me. And he saw some things that piqued his interest. He looped in gastroenterology, who looped in rheumatology, and I was able to get an autoimmune antibody panel, which is just a simple blood test, but it takes about 2 weeks to come back. And so when that test came back was when we got the final results, and that was March 7th of 2023.
So what is your treatment like? What did that mean once you got that diagnosis?
Well, in the last 2 years, I've had more than 350 doctor's appointments.
Oh my
I spent
gosh.
24 days in the hospital. I've spent close to 250 hours in the infusion chair. So one of the things that people don't understand is there's 10,000 rare diseases. There are only medications for 5% of them. And there's only one FDA-approved medication for dermatomyositis, and that's IVIG, which is an immunoglobulin treatment. And it takes about 8 hours of your day. So I was going 2 times a week, every month, to get these infusions. This that you see right there is cyclophosphamide. It's where they take your blood out of your body, they put it into a machine that filters out the bad stuff, and then they put it back in. I've undergone chemo. I've been on high-dose steroids for 2 years. It has really been not only a full-time job, but my life's been completely upended.
From a cactus.
Well, so that's the joke.
Yeah,
Running
I was going to
joke
ask that. Or
is
did the cactus just kickstart?
Yes, exactly. At the time, I was emailing cactus researchers being like, what is going on?
Right.
Exactly. No, so that infection was just fuel to a fire that was already burning inside of me. I've had this my entire life, and it was going to come out at some point. And it was just that infection that brought it to the surface. And honestly, we joke, we call it the Great Cactus Incident of 2023. And I'm so grateful it happened because I was able to get the help that I would have eventually needed anyway.
Yeah, to have it go like that also kind of, it speaks to the complexities of figuring out when somebody's sick, because you went down the rabbit hole on the cactus thing at first, and that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So you think as doctors and as physicians, they're going down the rabbit hole on XYZ basically just to eliminate things, right?
Exactly. So in the rare disease community, you can see I'm wearing my zebras today. So they call rare disease patients zebras because in medical school, you're taught that if you hear hooves, you're supposed to think of horses, except for in the rare case that you're thinking of a zebra, because a galloping horse and a galloping zebra, they're going to sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling today?
Well, today's a great day. I got great sleep last night. I flew in yesterday from Washington, D.C. I was out doing some advocacy work, but I got a great 8 hours of sleep, which is very rare for somebody who's on high-dose prednisone. I've been on, like I said, for 2 years, and I'm dealing with a little bit of muscle weakness and muscle fatigue, but you know, it's a beautiful day in the Twin Cities and the weather is nice, so it can't be too bad.
When you say you're doing advocacy work, what does that mean?
Yeah, so I've been a multimedia journalist my entire career, and I've told other people's stories, and now I'm in this unique position where I get the opportunity to share mine and help people who really need it. And I was in DC talking with legislators about certain bills that are coming up that will benefit the rare disease community, and just introducing myself to them, introducing myself to my senators and to my representative, and making sure that they know that they have people in the rare disease community that they're representing, and we need them to go to bat for us.
So to connect the dots a little bit more, a lot of times there's funding that's necessary to be able to create better outcomes for people, and a lot of times the lawmakers are involved in that process, so you're there sort of trying to connect dots with a human face.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah. You want them to know the human story behind it. Right now, with the funding freeze that's happening at the NIH, there's a lot of rare disease families that their lives are put in limbo right now because of FDA approvals for medications and clinical trials that are literally being put on hold while people are in the middle of them. So it's a very concerning time for these people.
You mentioned that you're on prednisone.
Yeah.
What is this something that you're going to be on for the rest of your life?
As of right now, I have a rare incurable disease, but I am in the midst right now of getting into a clinical trial that is showing incredible results. We're talking people who have been in remission from their symptoms for almost 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's this weird pocket I'm living in of being hopeful, but not being too hopeful, and not feeling like I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket. But in reality, I really only get this one basket.
Yeah.
So it's a weird place to be living.
Is the clinical trial here, or
It
would
is
you have
not.
to travel?
I actually
Yeah,
would have to
travel
move to
for it.
Denver for about 5 weeks. So
I want you to give a shout out to your partner. We showed some video
He's the
of
best.
him helping you with some of your treatments,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's something you'd like to say.
oh, he's just the most wonderful human ever, honestly. I am beyond lucky that I get to call him my partner and my caregiver, and there he is learning how to put ponytails in hair, you know, at 40 years old. But we have laughed at every opportunity that we can these last 2 years, and we are stronger than we've ever been. But it is a challenge, you know. Shout out to all of the caregivers, because we have this weird place where we're living where he's my partner and he is, you know, the love of my life, and at the same time he's the person that has to take care of me, and that's a weird line to jump over.
Well, Lindsay,
Goodness for him. For you.
Exactly. Thank you.
thanks for what you're doing and the advocacy you're doing. And I'd say if somebody out there is listening right now, I'm not going to try to I'm going to mispronounce it, but say the name of what it is that you're suffering from again.
Yeah, dermatomyositis associated with antisynthetase syndrome.
Okay.
And there's about 75,000 people in the U.S. who have a form of myositis. And to put that into context for you, that's the size of Lakeville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is good perspective.
Well, we're glad to see that you're doing well and you're feeling well, and we thank you for flying in for this episode today.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me here.
Yes, absolutely. We'll post a link so that you can follow Lindsay on her journey on our website at minnesotalive.com.